Hello, my name is Ben, and on this YouTube channel I document my own print-on-demand journey. So the longer I've been selling on Zazzle, the more I think actually it's really worth having a look and selling on this platform if you're not already doing it. Now I've now had May was definitely my biggest month so far. I've made quite a lot of sales of my overall sales in May, and yesterday I made 3 sales in total. I think the sales that I made before yesterday happened on the 16th of May, and those were 3 sales as well. Unfortunately, one of these was actually cancelled, but I want to show you how you can actually, or what contributes to your designs being pushed in the search results on Zazzle. Now, let's have a quick look on the history of the sales. So these are my May sales. You can see here I've now made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sales so far in May on Zazzle. That is actually pretty good compared to some of the other platforms I'm selling. I mean, it's still way behind Spreadshirt, but it's actually ahead of Redbubble. It's ahead of Society6. It's ahead of Fine Art America and ahead of Tostadora and also ahead of Shirty. But it's behind Spreadshirt and it's behind Merch by Amazon. Now, still, my royalties of those sales here, they were actually quite low. And when I saw that, I actually started looking for a way to bulk edit products. So I wanted to increase my royalties on those previous products. And I mentioned it in the last videos that, you know, on the last few, I've gradually increased my royalties over the month and or over the last few months actually. So when I first started selling on Zazzle, it was only like 5% because I wanted to see if that platform is actually working. I wanted to get some motivation to carry on. So that is why I set the royalties in the beginning quite low. But the problem is that so far I haven't found a bulk edit feature on Zazzle. Well, there might be one, and if you know where it is, let me know. So I actually when I saw that these royalties were quite low still, because they are some of the designs that I uploaded weeks and months ago. So some of these royalties will be 5%, some might have been 7.5%, and some maybe 10%, because these are the steps that I increased my royalties over time on Zazzle. Now currently I'm selling the latest designs or products that I'm uploading. They're actually at 15%, and I want to keep that, maybe even increase it further in the future. But so far I've decided not to increase the royalties on my old designs or products because it just takes a long time. I don't want to go into each product, but maybe I have to, because it is a bit annoying to get these sales now and only get, you know, below $1 in royalty for a t-shirt or something. So that isn't great, so I'm going to increase that. However, the actual reason why I make this video is something different. Now, you know, I saw this, I thought, well, great. How can I bulk edit the prices? Because I'm all about making the processes more efficient and saving time. But when I went into my store, I actually noticed this ZRank or ZRank. Now, this ranking system is something that I already mentioned in, I think, my very first Zazzle video. And I wasn't quite sure. I never noticed the number 4 there. So I went back to the very first video that I posted on Zazzle. And if you want to watch it, just search for Zazzle on my channel. And in that video, I mentioned I only had a ZRank of 3. So I had a closer look at what this actually means, and I never really paid a lot of attention to it, because down here, important notes, it actually says ZRank is not currently factored into marketplace search results, but will be in the near future. So I never really paid a lot of attention to it. But yeah, I mentioned that in my first video, my ZRank was 3, so it actually increased to 4. But since then I actually haven't really paid attention to optimizing my store or anything. So I had to look through what this ZRank actually means. And first of all, it means that if you allow your ZRank, where there is the number 1 to 10, so that is the range. You can have 1, which is very low, to 10, which is the best, right? So it means, in short or in summary, it means that your designs or products will be pushed higher in the search results. So they're all part of the algorithm of Zazzle. They will be pushed higher in the search results if your ZRank is higher. So with 4, it is still on the lower end, I would say, but it is, we are getting there. Now, what I haven't really done, I think, put, I think you can create albums and everything, and I probably have to do this, because I'm wondering if this increase in ZRank, even though they say here that it's currently not factored into marketplace search results, but will be in the near future. I'm wondering if this increase from 3 to 4 has an impact on my channel, on my store actually, and my designs are pushed higher, because down here it says, why does my ZRank matter? And they say there are a few added benefits for your store on Zazzle. And they say your store will appear and have preference as a suggested search result when searching. Your store will appear and have preference in the designer store search filter. The links which appear, in the left-hand navigation bar, blah, blah. But then they say your store must have a ZRank of 4 or above, which I now have, to have these features enabled. So when I only had like 3-4 sales per month in the month before with a ZRank of 3, I now have a ZRank of 4, and I've made 10 sales so far in May. So it's doubled actually. My sales have doubled from one month to the other, but May isn't even over yet. So there are still 9 days in May, and I'm just wondering if that still had an impact. So if you're on Zazzle and your ZRank is below 4, try to get it up, try to improve it, try to get it higher. Now, one reason why my ZRank might have increased might have been because of sales. So they actually say that, where is it? They say while monetary earnings are not a part of ZRank, the sale of a product is the highest endorsement of quality there is. So I think in some way they factor in the sales that you have. So it might just be that just naturally over time, if you have sales, that your ZRank might increase over time. But that is certainly only one factor. So they also want you to improve your store. And there is a store completion, let's say, menu here on the right-hand side. And I think I haven't done everything. So that includes sort of the percentage of completion of your store. I think I'm only at 55%. So what I'm going to do in the next few days, when I've got a bit more time on my hands, I will probably do everything there to complete it. But then they also say quality, not quantity. Yeah, I mean, I upload a lot, I must say, with Flying Upload. But they say that you should make sure that over time, when you notice that some of your products are just not selling, that you should delete them again. Now, I'm not sure if I'm doing that because it really takes a lot of time. But they certainly emphasize the quality of designs. And overall, I think, as far as I can see that here, it means you need to, two of the most important factors, or 3 of the most important factors, are to complete your designer profile, complete your store profile, which is separate from your designer profile, and then also the sales that you actually make. Now you can see here on the right hand side, you can see that store completion 55%. So I have done 10 store collections, which is, creating an album probably. If you have certain, let's say, city designs, Bitcoin designs, whatever, then you can create a collection for that. And I created 10. Then share 10 store products, share 10 store collections, and upload 10 media items. So I haven't had a look what that is, but I need to do that. So my store completion is only 55%. Need to do a few more things here to improve that maybe further. My goal is to get at least to a 6. So if it drops for 1 or so for some reason, then at least it's not a major problem. But I'm really happy. So I'm wondering if that definitely had an impact. It could definitely have had an impact, which means that some of my designs are now getting pushed more in the search results. Yeah. So pay close attention to that if you're on Zazzle. I think it's a good way to push your designs, even though they say it's not factored in at the moment. It might be, or it will definitely be in the near future, because otherwise I can't explain why my sales would have doubled from one month to another suddenly. And I never noticed that 4 before. I know it was 3 before, and I haven't reduced my prices. I've actually increased my prices. So yeah, I guess it probably, from everything I can see, it probably had an impact. All right, so this was just a quick tip for Zazzle. Yeah, pay attention to the ZRank. And yeah, hopefully you liked the video. If you did, then please smash the like button. And if you want to follow me on my print on demand journey, then subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.